The following is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Awesome Ones from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 130 pounds, Punk Aiden.
I'll take this.
Sandwich, 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 sandwich.
Then.
I almost became a Joe sandwich. That was intense. Thanks.
Trash bags have just subscribed.
And his opponents, first representing the Alpha Academy from Glasgow, Scotland, Goose Lady. And from Manchester, England, weighing in at 230 pounds, Kid Ace Valentine. And representing the Awesome Ones from New York, weighing in at 229 pounds, AJ Jacobz.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tuesday Night CPW. And we've got a huge match here in our opening contest tonight. I'm being told from the general manager, Eric Bischoff, he has laid down the law. We've had to figure out who's going to be the #1 contender for Burnsy's Young Lions Championship, and we're going to find it out right here in the opening contest tonight. Who will get a title shot against Burnsy in the Young Lions title next Tuesday at Scars and Stripes? It will be the winner of this match. This being a fatal four-way match set for elimination rules. It could be any person walking out of this thing to get the next shot at the Young Lions Championship. The title belt that is around the waist of Burnsy right now. This is the go-home show before the big show next Tuesday. And our big event, our pay-per-view event for the month of July, coming up next Tuesday, where the main event will be Raji defending the World Heavyweight title against #1 contender Wizard Boss, plus many more matches will be posted after tonight's show. And then you see, once again, friends on again, off again. AJ Jacobz and High Five Puppy going back and forth inside the ring, as Buttons is going to be the first one to pull a weapon out from underneath the ring, which is completely legal in this match, by the way. Buttons has pulled out a table and has got it set up for Kadaj on the outside, as we've got all 4 of these participants fighting inside and outside in a complete pure sixer here as we start off our show here tonight. Hopefully everyone's having a good one tonight. Thanks for joining tonight. We've got a big show set up. We've got some Tad Libs, we've got some angles, storylines, plots, just like last Tuesday. The response from last Tuesday's show was really well with all the storyline progressions. We're going to see a little bit more of that here tonight. And for those that, Buttons just clocked in the back of the head with a stop sign. AJ Jacobz now with a steel chair. Weapons completely legal in this one. For those that weren't here last night, we were able to actually defeat the Elite Four on Pokemon Heart Gold with a shiny Magikarp and an Unknown, both of which actually got kills. In fact, I think the Unknown defeated one of the Dragonites. One of Lance's Dragonites went down to the Unknown, and I believe the Charizard went down to the Magikarp. Yes, that did actually happen. Oh my God, what does Buttons have? Oh my God, the stick with the nail sticking out of it. Buttons has come to play tonight, pulling out all the toys. Each 4 of these participants knowing that they absolutely have a title shot if they can win next Tuesday. Oh, look at that middle rope Spanish fly from Puppy on the inside of the ring. This match set for elimination rules. Puppy and AJ Jacobz might be on again, off again friends.
That's plowing this dude.
There's a lot of plowing going on, that's for sure. And there's going to be a much more plowing to go on throughout tonight. That is for sure. Double sure. Looking for the hydrate. I got a coffee right here. Appreciate it. Buttons throwing Kadaj into the corner. Kadaj getting the chops. Getting the chops. All the chops. And I see Maggie over on Kick. Hello. We are streaming, multi-streaming as usual on Twitch and Kick at the same time. We have recently hit over 40 followers on Kick, actually, so that's pretty awesome. Thank you to everyone who has followed Croakitoad over on Kick, bringing us over 40 followers over on that website. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Here's Puppy with a cover on Buttons here, looking to maybe secure the first elimination of the match, but Buttons is able to kick out before the 3. Ooh, shoulder breaker from AJ Jacobz to Kadaj. Ooh, tough move there. Yeah, I've got the coffee. Don't tell Bacon Laura, she might be coming back anytime with her little bacon bit that she now has. IRL. Here's a cover, Kadaj onto Buttons, but Buttons kicks out before the 3. And we've got a complete brawl on our hands here in our opening match. We got Kadaj looking for that Death Valley driver onto Buttons, and look at Buttons reversing out of the finisher, and she's got Kadaj into a very precarious pinfall on the outside as AJ Jacobz and Puppy fight on the outside. Wait, did I just see La Chakla? Ooh, and a nail on the coffin on the inside of the ring from Kadaj. I think I see La Chakla laying on the outside of the ring there. If you look closely, you can see it. And Kadaj has got Buttons up again and hits her with that. But whatever that move is called, I can't remember what it's called now. And another one. We'll call it the limit break. I don't know. Buttons is just getting hammered back and forth on the inside. Puppy's going to try to come in and... Oh, there we go. Buttons fights out of that one. She doesn't get a third one. Ooh. And there's AJ Jacobz getting dropped. There's La Chocla. I see right there. Look, La Chocla. Oh, and I see Celestia. Hola. I heard there might be a surprise for Celestia tonight. We shall see. I don't know what that means, but...
Shut the fuck up!
Wow, that was rude. Is that what happens when, Is that what happens when there's going to be a surprise for Celestia tonight? Is that the response?
What about me? What about Raven?
Wow, we got a vertebrae coming up here. AJ Jacobz, meanwhile, Kadaj pinning Puppy there as well. There's a lot going on. We've already got ourselves a 5-star rated match here to start us off tonight. Oh, there's an ouchie time there for, I believe AJ Jacobz just got eliminated by Puppy. Tough loss there for AJ Jacobz as he's going to slowly make his way to the backstage area, passing by his on-again, off-again tag partner. Meanwhile, Buttons has got an elevated sharpshooter, almost like a duck's tail, I guess you could call it, applied on the outside of the ring, submission onto Kadaj, and now Puppy comes over to enter the fray. And then now there were 3 left. The winner of this match would get a title shot against Burnsy next Tuesday at Scars and Stripes for the Young Lions Championship. So you know the 00 agent backstage is watching very intently to see who's going to be defending his title against next Tuesday. Oh my God. And Puppy just got powerbombed on the ladder by Buttons. A huge opportunity here for Kadaj and Puppy as they've not been able to secure that Young Lions Championship yet here in CPW, much less any title belt. And of course, Buttons would love to honestly have that title belt back around her waist as well. We remember the days of when Buttons was the Young Lions champion. Oh, and look at Puppy's got the sit-out powerbomb as we get a close-up look of Buttons with that, oh my God, that stick that has the nails sticking out of it. Jesus. Buttons has come here to violate and annihilate. As she's got Kadaj up into the wing clipper, and he has submitted. I can't believe it. Buttons with an elimination onto Kadaj. She was pulling those arms back out, almost trying to pull them out of the sockets and rip his arms off. And now it's down to Puppy and Buttons left out of the 4 that we had originally. Who's getting the shot next Tuesday at Scars and Stripes for the Young Lions Championship? Is it going to be Puppy? No. Buttons kicks out. Uh-oh. Puppy again with this. Oh, we're going to have the roly-poly session here. We've seen actually matches in this way. Well, the match has considerably calmed down a little bit now. Oh, and there's the middle rope Spanish fly from Puppy, the same way he got the elimination earlier. Is he going to do it again? He does! And look at that, 2 eliminations from Puppy here tonight. And he has earned himself a trip to Scars and Stripes next Tuesday against Burnsy for the Young Lions Championship. Obviously, no shame. No shame in winning or losing that match. Either way, as that was a 5-star match rating to start us off here tonight. Big match there as it pertains to the Young Lions division here in CPW. And now Burnsy has found his opponent for next Tuesday on pay-per-view. It will be Burnsy versus Puppy.
Nice driving, son.
Nice driving, son. That's right. Hopefully Puppy has a designated driver to take him to the arena next Tuesday, as he is not old enough to drive yet.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Undead from Louisville, Kentucky, the Women's Wrestling Champion, AzurRayne. And her opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, Julie!
All right, here we go. Match number 2 tonight as we have a big high-profile matchup here in the women's division of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. Our current reigning women's champion of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, Ashterial, going one-on-one tonight, non-title against Julie. This is a huge match. This is a really huge match. Julie, obviously one of the all-time high-profile main eventers when it comes to the women's division. Thank you for the follow over on Kick, AJ Jacobz. You distracted me in the middle of my sentence there. Appreciate that very much. But we have Julie, who is the grandmother of the women's division, I guess you could say. She takes on Asterial, who is the current queen of the women's division, being the women's champion. But we all know that there's someone in the backstage area with big eyes watching this one very intently, and her name is Spinny.
I'm third to redeem at today's Twitch stream.
Yes, you're third to redeem on tonight's Twitch stream. Hello, Zazarus. Hello, Puppy. Hello, Julie is in the house. Mama Disney, Alicia, Zazarus, AzurRayne, Puppy's here. Congrats on your win and your title shot next Tuesday.
At this time, what the heck is wrong with you?
A bean boozled at a time like this. A bean boozled. What are you doing to me? I'm the head commentator of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. Are you trying to kill me? Scorpios, what's going on? Alba Dragon's in the house. Hello, guys. Roxas is even here. Wow, look, Roxas is here. I can't believe it. Shadow not Ninja. Wow, I can't talk. Shadow Ninja, how's it going? Welcome in. Fuse Force Spence, good to see you back. Sore Speed, I saw you. Buttons is here as well, shaking her duck booty. Glad to see everybody here. Thank you so much for joining us on another Tuesday night for CPW. We have a nice one-on-one main event caliber matchup here. Women's champion versus Julie, one-on-one, non-title. With Scars and Stripes coming up next Tuesday, our July pay-per-view, or PLE, whatever you want to call it. We've got some big matches set up. And look at that, Julie with the twist of fate. That's one of her patented maneuvers right there on the women's champion, Ashtiro, here in our second match. Julie now going to the top rope, hits the Swanton Bomb. She hits Gesturia with the 1-2 punch there. And the women's champion is down for the count, but is it going to be 3? No, it's not. Ashtiro able to raise the shoulder up in the nick of time as Julie connects with the 1-2 combination there. Comes off the ropes with the axe handle. Ashtiro dips out of the ring for a moment to kind of break a little bit of the monotony here. And is able to fire back with a chop block to the back of the leg. By the way, for those that were not here at the beginning of the stream, Pokemon Heart Gold probably on its last leg. Maybe not tomorrow night, but definitely Thursday, which will unlock the first time ever playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2 over the weekend. You can expect Red Dead Redemption 2 first time ever playthrough this weekend here at Croakitoad. At least that's what the plan is. Nice neck. Almost like a regal neck breaker there from Asterial onto Julie, who's groggily getting to her feet. Asterial set and ready for a finisher. This could be your neck chancery submission. There it is. She's got that arm sleeper holded around Julie's neck, trying to just choke her out. Is she going to do it? No. Julie actually hangs on and does not tap out, at least not so far in this match. I just saw a grim smile sign in the crowd during this match. Hope you feel better soon, Alicia, as well. And maybe Jennifer might be making her return back after that huge assault that was put on her by Linky, Connie, and Shadow Chrono back at the last pay-per-view. I'm hearing that she's still recovering from those wounds after he watched for 20 minutes the three of them completely assault Jennifer on the last pay-per-view. It's been a slow time to recover for her, but maybe she'll come back soon. Julie now kneeling powerbomb on Asterial in the middle of the ring, right onto the ring logo, the Croakitoad logo. And now Julie with a triangle hold here. Look at this. Trying to get a submission win over the women's champion here. And Asterial, the power of Asterial, able to hoist Julie up off the ring mat and slam her out back down to the ring mat to break out of that hold. Thoughts on the Mega Dragonite? Yeah, I've been hearing things about the Mega Dragonite from the new Pokemon. Wait, what was that? I just heard something. I think Asterial just used some of her Dead Zone Undead Reaper powers to switch the lights off on Julie. But I don't think Julie fell for it that time. Asterial transported like Reaper from Overwatch behind Julie, but she quickly turned around and she lost her momentum on that one. Ooh, and she just gets slammed into the ring mat. The women's champion has her hands full in this match tonight, that's for sure. Oh, high knee to the side of the face of Asterial as Julie now goes in for the cover, leg hooked. 1, 2, and oh my God, Julie has just done it. I can't believe it. Julie has just pinned the women's champion here tonight. And we see Asterial after her loss. Well, Julie has celebrated and has left the ring, and Asterial licking her wounds here. But guess what? Her night's not over yet, because guess who wants that title belt? There, yeah, she's pointing at it. Wow, Asterial's... Oh, look at this showdown. Look at this showdown, ladies and gentlemen. Is this what we're going to get next Tuesday? Is that what we're going to get next Tuesday at Scars and Stripes? The rematch for Speedy to try to get her women's title belt back.
GG.
I don't know. I think if I'm Julie, I'm like, hey, what about me? What about Raven? I just beat her. All right, looks like our next... Wait. Oh, Psycho, the former hardcore champion, extending it. Oh. Oh. Well, that's what happens when Psycho tries to pull a fast one on Sneaky Sean here tonight in our next match. We thought he was going to go for the... Jay here thought he was going to pull a fast one on Sneaky, but Sneaky out-sneakied him. And, well, there's a little bit of a receipt on that one. Here in our third match of the night, we've got Psycho taking on Sneaky Sean, one-on-one in our next singles matchup here tonight. This should obviously be set for hardcore rules for sure, as Psycho is our former hardcore champion. The belt currently held around the waist of Jess Moxie right now, and Sneaky Sean, obviously a key member of that hardcore division. And right now, when it comes to that hardcore division in CPW, we can't help but think about Jess Moxie being the hardcore champion yet again, and of course Psycho T trying to enter the dreams and the nightmare world of Jess Moxie to try to get that hardcore title as well. All right, whip it to the corners. Now Sneaky trying to take the offense here to Psycho, who has also, for 2 weeks in a row, lost his t-shirt and part of his face paint. I think my executive assistant, Mr. Coke, or should I say Mrs. Coke, needs to send me a note about trying to fix Jay Hare's attire, because thanks to Kay,
No, you.
They might have fixed Jess Moxie, but they completely butchered Jay here, so there you go. Sit out powerbomb from Psycho onto Sneaky Sean. And now Psycho getting hooked up here by Sneaky Sean, but he lands on his feet. Oh, look at this. Oh, backstabber. Sneaky Sean, nice combination into the backstabber. Very sneaky of Sneaky Sean, of course. 1-2, almost gets the win there. Sneaky Sean, a little bit of frustration setting in there. Almost as if he was trying, as if him and 3 other teammates were about to rob the mall, but the cops got called a little early on their job. Oh, here comes Psycho now with the trademark punches and elbow bopper on the top of the masthead. Psycho now backing up into the corner. Here he comes, running forwards in a nice leaping buff blockbuster onto Sneaky. Now going for the cover in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, no, Sneaky powers out. By the way, speaking of buff blockbuster, best wishes to our real-life wrestler Buff Bagwell on his one leg being amputated. For those that have heard about that news over the weekend, really sad news. It's always sad when you hear about one of our heroes going down from the golden era of wrestling, for sure. And of course, today's biggest sad news, of course, the passing of Ozzy Osbourne. Sneaky now sent over to the ring apron. Jay Hair looking to capitalize, but he does not. Back inside the ring, Sneaky lands on his feet. Had the arming collar tie up there for a moment. Psycho trying to take Sneaky Sean to the ring ropes. I've not seen any weapons yet, which is very surprising. I would have thought that maybe a chair or a table or something would have entered the match by now. Oh, maybe I just jinxed it. Did I just jinx it? Are we going to get some weapons now? Nope, we just have fisticuffs on the outside. Oh, nice belly to belly. I love that. I'm a sucker for a nice belly to belly, or just a suplex in general, to be honest. And now Sneaky Sean. Oh, another power bomb. This time on the outside of the ring, into those poison fields, those toxic fields. Almost looking like you set up a room in Koga's gym in Pokemon and just put a wrestling ring in the middle of it. That's Tuesday Night Toxic at CPW for you right there in a nutshell. Sneaky Sean now looking for the $1 million dream on Psycho, the former champion, and he gets it. Sneaky picks up the win here tonight. Submission win. Very impressive win for Sneaky.
Here is your winner.
And the payoff is big for Sneaky here tonight on this heist.
Gigi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Rose, representing two-man power trip from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, weighing in at 248 pounds, Nathan Moore.
And here come our World Tag Team Champions into the ring. I thought I heard singles action tonight. Interesting. This is a match set in stone for next Tuesday on pay-per-view. For the tag team title belts, it'll be the Titans taking on Nathan Moore and Rogue. 2-on-2. So we've got ourselves a little bit of an appetizer before that match. How's it going, Lord of Goats, by the way? I try not to talk over people's entrances the best I can. But yeah, I think we're connected on Discord. Shoot me over a Discord DM. Let me know what you want to look like. Give me a picture of reference, or you can just type it out. Text description, whatever. We can get you set and ready to go, dude. That goes for anyone else out there in Twitch and Kick land right now that does not have currently a character on CPW every Tuesday night. Just hit me up on Discord DMs. I'm very easy to find, just Croakitoad. Shoot me a DM. And we can talk about how we can get you in on the show every Tuesday. And you see these big boys right here. It looks like Nate. Okay, here we go. Now it's starting to make sense. All right, we've got a one-on-one contest here. It's going to be Nathan Moore taking on Welsh Mosher one-on-one, as their appropriate teammates are going to be watching from ringside 7 days before their big tag team title match at Scars and Stripes on pay-per-view. I kind of feel bad for Nathan Moore, as he's going to get the brunt of the punishment here tonight before the pay-per-view match. But we'll see what happens. I mean, Nate's the wily veteran. He's been around a long time. If anyone could squeeze out a win here tonight against these insurmountable odds, it would be Nathan Moore here against the giant behemoth of a man known as the Welsh Mosher. But right now, he's trapped in the corner with nowhere to go. And, oh, Nathan Moore gets alley-ooped up and over, and Welsh Mosher immediately going for the cover, going to try to end this one early. As we see Rogue on the outside watching on for his partner, Nathan Moore, and, of course, Anubis Khan on the side of the tag team champions. Of course, if anyone's new here for the first time, you can always check and see the bottom of the screen to see which Twitch usernames match up to who's competing in the matches. And what's really fun is if you watch CPW long enough, you don't even need the name bars anymore. You just immediately know who's who. That's the fun part about it. That's when you know you've been watching too much Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. Anubis Khan sliding a baseball bat into the ring to help his partner. Looks like our referee just saw it and says, I don't think so. Did she just hit Anubis Khan with the baseball bat? I guess that means the referee's in cahoots for Nathan Moore and Rogue. They must have paid her off. And alley-ooped again is Nathan Moore from that severe height distance of the Welsh Mosher. Nate is going to have to try to do the best he can to try to crack through Welsh Mosher's overshield he has here. Being a giant brute of a man, of a monster, he's got that extra... Oh my God. And there's the Welsh headbutt, the Rams headbutt right there to Nathan Moore. I think Anubis Khan thought it was over right then and there. As he takes the turnbuckle pad off, is Welsh Mosher going to capitalize? Uh-oh. Nathan Moore off the ropes, gets hoisted up into the air and choke slammed right out of his boots. Referee diving in for the cover. Is this going to be it? No. Welsh Mosher showing some frustration here. And now goes immediately into the lateral press when Nathan Moore kicks out with authority. How's it going, Feats? Welcome in. Nathan Moore firing back here. A couple of forearm shots and a sling blade to try to get some kind of offense going here. He has been absolutely pummeled in this match against this big boy. Rebound off the ropes. Nathan Moore tried to go for something there. Welsh Mosher just yeeted him off to the side. And we'll see if Nathan Moore... Oh, look at this. He's got... Oh, nice gut buster from Nathan Moore. He's finally punched through that overshield. And now he can start cracking away at Welsh Mosher the best he can. Up on the shoulders again. And another gut buster. As Welsh Mosher slowly retreats to the ring apron area. Mosher slowly getting back into the ring. Nathan Moore's ready for him. Irish whips him into the into that steel exposed buckle. Oh, and Welsh Mosher fires right back with the Ram's headbutt again. The ancient Ram headbutt to Nathan Moore, but he powers the shoulder up. Thank you for the lurk, Raynor. Welsh Mosher set and ready for a finisher here. What's he gonna go? Uh-oh. Oh my God. Completely. Almost knocking Nathan Moore's head off into the middle of the section F up there in the nosebleeds. The referee taking time to put the turnbuckle pad on, buying Nate some time. No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. Welsh Mosher gets the win here tonight on Nathan Moore. Oof. Didn't look good for Nate tonight, but next week is going to be a tag team situation. A little bit different game plan when the tag team title belts are on the line.
GG.
On pay-per-view next Tuesday. Well, we have the world champion Raji's in the ring, and wait. Oh, there's Wizard Boz out of nowhere. What the heck is going on here? Whoa, 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 whoa. And what? Whoa. Wizard Boz. What is? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wizard Boz. Wizard Boz. Wizard Boz. You're stomping the farts out of our world champion Raji. He's farting left and right, leaving gassy clouds everywhere. The whole front row is starting to retreat. My God, Wizard Boz coming out here with a vengeance. This is going to be our main event headlining match next Tuesday on pay-per-view for the World Heavyweight title. I don't even know if Raji was set to face Wizard Boz tonight. I mean, surely they wouldn't give that match away for free on regular television on Twitch, would they? I think Raji was set to face somebody else tonight, and Wizard Boz says, I don't think so. He was going to get his cracks and his shots in early here, 7 days before their world title match. And Raji was completely unaware and unsuspecting of Wizard Boz's game plans here tonight. You never know with that Wizard Boz. He's always got those secret game plans. Very secretive, very sneaky is Wizard Boz. You never know what he's up to. But it looks like Raji, the size has finally fell into his, oh my God, running sit-out powerbomb. The size advantage of the world champion has finally caught up to Wizard Boz, at least in this point. Is this even a match at this point? This might be just a brawl. I don't know. The referee's still in the ring, but I'm not sure what we got cooking right now other than Raji's beans that he had last night. Oh my God, and Raji completely yeets Wizard Boz across the ring. The strength of the former Arkansas collegiate right there. And now Raji camel clutch. He might be farting on Wizard Boz right there. There's no telling. Raji's got him up again. Is he going to powerbomb him again? There it is. Another running sit-out powerbomb. How many more of those can he take? I don't think very many more, to be honest. Raji going for some chops while Boz is in the corner. Blocked that one. Well, Boz started off in the momentum on his side, but Raji immediately, once he figured out what was happening, turned the tides here. And that might be what Wizard Boz was going for, to kind of catch him off guard and catch him by surprise. Try to get his shots in while he can before their big title match next Tuesday. And oh, Samoa drop right on the Croakitoad logo. And Raji with that Oklahoma slam, the move there that won him the world title from Grimm. And I'm not sure what. Okay, well, I guess they're just going to call that a brawl as we slowly get security out here to break this thing up. After all, we don't want to put our main event pay-per-view match in jeopardy by having these two completely obliterate each other. So we're going to get some security out here, as Eric Bischoff has told people to get out there and break it up. So we get a 2-star rating on a brawl for our main event world title match for next Tuesday. Raji, no match for him tonight, thanks to Wizard Boz.
Alright, cut the music. The main event of the show has finally arrived. The whole reason why you all came here to watch tonight's show is finally gracing you in the middle of this ring, holding the microphone so you can listen to my beautiful, sassy voice. It is I, AzurRayne, the king of CPW, and I've come out here to stake a claim. Or should I say, stake a stake into the heart of everyone's favorite hero. You know, they started calling me the Cast Hole a long time ago. And so it actually means a lot to me that I would be given that moniker. And you'll call me that even a little bit more after I make my announcement here tonight in my challenge as well to a certain somebody in the back who has seemed to have fallen on hard times. And we all know who I'm talking about if you think really long and hard about it. Even all you idiots out in the crowd and you morons watching on Twitch and Kick can understand who it is I'm talking about. And that's you. Our green... No, you shut up. Lose some weight, you fat boy. I'm talking about our former, and keyword emphasis on former, world heavyweight champion. Oh, our beloved and super amazing and superhero, Grimm. Oh, he's such a hero. Oh, he's such the amazing guy. He's such the poster boy of CPW. You know what? I've had it. I'm sick of it. When people think of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, they think of Grimm. Why don't they think about AzurRayne? Why don't they think about me? I'm the true main eventer. I should have been the first ever world heavyweight champion, but instead it went to a laughing stock, a cartoon character, a stupid moron that should have never been invited to this place to begin with. I'm a legitimate wrestler's wrestler. I deserved the world heavyweight championship. It should be around my waist right now. Instead, the cartoon...
You just made the list!
Instead, the cartoon Ninja Turtle lost to a big fat guy named Raji, and now the world title is an absolute joke. So what am I gonna do to make up for that? I'm gonna do what everyone is thinking in the back of their heads, including his precious little wife. Even though she doesn't want to admit it. Yes, we know Graham has fallen on hard times. First he lost his wife. Then he lost his title. And now he's got some medical issues. Well, you know what? You know what Cassidy Ryan's gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make sure we end off Grim just a little bit faster than what it needs to go. So you know what, Grim? I'm challenging you to a match next Tuesday. There's no need to fight it. There's no need to have the lingering pains, the aches, the hard mornings that it is for you to get up every morning. The rumbles in your tummy, the aches in your organs, the tough times it is basically needing a wheelchair to move around because of what you're going through right now in your medical stuff outside of the ring, much less all the mental anguish that you've gone through the past several months between your personal relationship and, of course, the World Heavyweight title. But let's just face it, Graham, look inside within yourself. Past that fake, cheap Kmart smile that you have plastered on your face, you're not smiling on the inside. You're frowning. You're sad. In fact, dare I say, Graham, I would say you're a shell of your former self. So why fight it? Why keep going? You don't belong here anymore. Your time has come to an end. You had your moment at the top. You're the main eventer. Everyone had their laughs and their giggles and their smiles with you around. But let's face it, you just can't cut the mustard anymore. Whether it's about your personal life, whether it's about your health, in and out the ring, you just can't handle it anymore. So I'm being the one to volunteer out of everyone in CPW. I'm the one, as usual, to speak what everyone else is thinking. Nobody else in the backstage and locker room has the nuts to say this, except for me, because I'm Cassidy Ryan and that's who I am. So Graham, meet me in the ring for one last match next Tuesday at Scars and Stripes, and let me put you out of your misery once and for all. Then you can go and retire back to the sewer somewhere in New York City. Eat the rest of the pizza that you're able to digest, and live out the rest of your few remaining days, shriveled up and dead, like roadkill on the side of the road. Let me be the one to do that for you, please. I implore you. I'll leave it up to you because I know you're not even here tonight. Because you don't have the energy to even get out of bed anymore. You're just laid up, shriveling, dying away, like the false prophet that you are. So if you have that last remaining energy, maybe call up your wife, if she even talks to you anymore, maybe have her help you get to the ring next Tuesday on pay-per-view. I'll meet you there, and I'll pull out the shotgun, and it'll be an old yeller time for you, Graham. Don't hate me, I'm just doing what everyone's thinking, and you fuckers know it.
God damn! You just made the list!
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing Les Femmes Fatales from Dover, Delaware, Ali Shaw! And her opponent, representing power and glory from another time, the Princess!
Ooh, you suck.
All right, we get ourselves our next matchup here tonight. And these two are starting to know each other quite well, as we have Alicia from the Miles Madness trifecta taking on Connie, the magical girl from some land in Hyrule where Linky hails from. I believe is this a rematch from last Tuesday's show, in fact? These two are starting to get to know each other very well as we lead up to next Tuesday, where it's going to be Miles versus Linky in the last match ever between the two of them. It'll be the rivalry ender, the feud ender, Linky versus Miles for the last time in a Master Sword death match. Whatever the heck that's supposed to be. Master Sword death match. Never heard of that match style before. That'll be a first time ever. Linky versus Miles next Tuesday, live on pay-per-view. But in lieu of that, we've got Connie versus Alicia, two characters that have been wrapped up into that rivalry throughout these past several months. Alicia, I think at this rate, Alicia's just trying to get a measure of payback after what Connie did to them on the last pay-per-view. We remember just how badly Alicia's mother, was really just beaten down at the hands of Connie, Linky, and Shadow Chrono, all three of them. And Alicia is just basically taking it upon herself to create a hit list and try to take out all three of them. Of course, Miles is going to be facing Linky, so he's kind of covered right now. But I guess Alicia is not yet satisfied with the pain and infliction that she has caused to Connie as of yet, after what they did to her mother, who we have not seen since that time here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. Connie now with the slam in the middle of the ring and a kick out by Alicia early in the match. And what about those harsh select words from one Cassidy Ryan just now, coming out here talking about how Grem is really unloading almost a kind of a shoot promo on us. Cassidy Ryan just dropping bombs and firing off bullets at the former world champion Grem a few moments ago, challenging him to a match next Tuesday if he can even show up. Wow, that was a very intense and heated promo from one Cassidy Ryan for sure. We'll have to see if Grem actually does show up next Tuesday and put Cassidy Ryan in his place, even taking shots at his wife, Asterial, in his personal life. One would come to expect that from Cassidy Ryan, of course, though. Going personal, going to places where he should not have gone. Very rude, if I were to say so. Connie now kick to the face and then going for the cover, but Alicia powers out. Simone drop from Connie onto Alicia, who keeps up to her feet. And Connie's slipping out of the grasp of Alicia, fighting back here. Neither one of these two individuals want to drop a loss here tonight, especially knowing that probably Miles and Linky are watching this one intently backstage. A win here could certainly help the momentum in the favor of Linky and Miles as they get ready for their Master Sword Death match next Tuesday. As we have two weeks in a row, Connie versus Alicia. And Alicia's got Connie up in the corner. She's cracking away with some kicks. Got her trapped there in the corner. Alicia just kind of stalking Connie at this point, taunting her, and waited for her to come out of the corner, and he's going to hit that lung blower, finishing maneuver, at least one of them. Alicia now going for the cover. Not enough quite yet to put Connie away. Nice scoop slam, dead center in the ring. Alicia taunting a little bit more to get Connie up to her feet. What does she have set in stone here? Gonna hoist her up on the shoulders and alley-oops her up and over. Alicia now, oh look at this, using her feet on the ring ropes. Doesn't typically work, but it has actually worked a few times in the past, just generally doesn't. And will not on this exchange. And here comes Alicia trying to go for her next maneuver there, but Connie slips out of that one. Connie now going to the top rope and hits a shooting star press off the top rope, right square onto Alicia, dead center of the ring, 1-2, and almost gets it. Connie just firing off some stompy shots on Alicia, and it looks like the running kick to the face has busted Alicia open. She is leaking some blood there, and again another shooting star press off the top rope from Connie. Using those magical wings there to help assist her off the top, but Alicia powers out. These two have definitely given each other the shots in this match. Oh, a stiff kick to the side of the head by Alicia, clocking Connie in the side of the head. But they are back at it again. Continuing this rough match. Another alley-oop, sending Connie face first into the ring mat. More stomps. And Alicia up and over with another lung blower onto Connie. Second time in the match she's hit that. Referee goes in for the cover. Will it be enough? No, Connie breaks out of that one. This one is definitely going to the wire for sure. Either one could certainly win this one, as we have a 3.5 match star ratings right now. And Alicia, with blood coming down her face, scoop slams Connie and dead center of the ring, continuously stomping away on Linky's favorite ally. Connie countering that one. He was going to get the upper hand now. Alicia again has got Connie up on the shoulders. She just keeps slipping out of that grasp. It is not going to work. Connie now backing up into the corner. Alicia slowly Oh, look at this. A rupee roll out of the corner. Connie taking a move out of the playbook of Linky there. Taking Alicia off her feet. And connects with Linky's finishing maneuver. Trying to send some bragging rights over to Miles, who's watching this one for sure. 1, 2, 3, and it looks like Connie will actually win this one here tonight. Wasn't it Alicia who won last Tuesday? Oh, wait. What is this? What the? I believe Alicia won last Tuesday. Connie wins tonight. Wait, what is Connie doing? Alicia is down and bleeding. Whoa, what is happening? What is happening? Connie, the magical fairy girl, ally of Linky, has got a table. The referee says, screw this, I'm out of here. Uh-oh, Alicia might be in trouble here. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! And Alicia gets crunched into the table after losing. Good God. I can't believe it. Alicia getting completely demolished tonight after the match. 4-star match rating at least. And wow. I would have to say that despite everything that has happened, Connie has definitely turned from a happy-go-lucky favorite fairy girl into more of a very intense, almost a villain at this rate, as you can't really look outside of that fact. Maybe we'll see Alicia versus Connie next Tuesday as well. Considering I believe they both have 1-1 wins over each other the past 2 weeks, we could be seeing the rubber match next Tuesday on pay-per-view, Alicia versus Connie. Just like we're going to see Linky versus Miles. It could very well happen. Especially after she got put through a table here tonight. All right, well, coming up next we have, oh God. If there's one person that might have a target painted on their back right now in Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, I would have to say it might have to be Celestia, who is coming out to the ring right now to get ready for her match. Oh, yeah. Celestia getting ready for her one-on-one matchup here tonight, but we know who's been stalking her as of late. Oh, God.
Everybody hydrate right now, drink water.
And there's Celestia. Okay, who's her opponent going to be? No. Oh. What? What? Oh, come on. Come on. What? Well,
I'm calling the cops.
so much for Celestia versus somebody tonight in a one-on-one match. It seems that Tad Peters has once again struck as these two in their infinite rivalry continues on as they are set up to have an ambulance match next Tuesday on pay-per-view. It seems like no matter either one of these turns, look at Celestia just taunting. Tad Peters came from the crowd, assaulting Celestia from behind. And Celestia says, okay, well, there you go. And just yeets him clear out of the ring. Having the upper hand right now, at least. And I'm not sure if this is even, I believe this has just turned into a brawl at this rate. The match for Celestia has been canceled tonight. As now we just get a little bit of an appetizer between Celestia versus Tad before their ambulance match next Tuesday. And this is just a pure fight on the outside of the ring at this rate. Oh my goodness. Well, and I believe ever since Tad's, oh wow. Ever since Tad stole one of Celestia's outfits from her wardrobe, which is what he's wearing, I believe he's still not washed it. I believe he said that he claims that he enjoys the original scent that were on those clothes from that wardrobe. Whatever that's supposed to mean. What a freak. What a weirdo. What does that even mean, the original scent? Never mind. Don't answer that. Celestia now, oh, Rings of Saturn applied. Look at this, just completely trying to rip his arms off. Maybe even trying to take her former outfit off of him.
Then leave me alone. I'm busy.
Yes, leave me alone. That's Celestia, leave me alone, I'm busy. Instead, she's got to deal with this stalker, this freak show stalker, Tad Peters, who has not only stolen her clothing and worn it for himself.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Oh, I'm sure she's digging it. He was digging that powerbomb right there. Celestia now going to the top rope. There it is. Oh, tried to go for the somersault elbow. One of her patented moves.
Man, you ain't big punk. I'm a big bad booty daddy. Non-stop.
Tad Peters able to slowly roll out of the way, allowing Celestia to crash and burn into the mat. Again, I don't believe this is an actual match here. The actual match we were going to have has been canceled in favor of this just brawl that we're having here. And we know that next Tuesday it will be these two going one-on-one. Look at this. He's just trying to choke him out. I think was he smiling? He was smiling through the pain. I wish we could have got a close-up shot.
You pervert.
Oh, nice move off the top. She hits it that time. I wish we got a close-up shot of that pervert while she had him locked into that submission move. I think he was smiling and laughing while she was trying to pop his arms and his head off. Oh, here we go. Let's look. Let's zoom in closer. Can we zoom in? We can't zoom in. Damn it. Well, it looks like Celestia's got the last laugh here tonight over her stalker, Tad Peters, 7 days before their ambulance match next Tuesday. And while he ruined her match, her normal, regular match she was probably looking forward to here tonight, she got the last laugh and put Tad in his place. But it's Tad Peters. He's always got a game plan, especially for next Tuesday.
Ow! You pervert.
Yep, a big old pervert. That's what he is. Oh, speak of the devil.
I suck!
I'm smart now!
Alright, cut the music. Cut the music. Cut the music off. I said cut the music off.
First
No,
off,
all balls hit each other.
Hello? Cut the music off. Hello? I'm trying to talk you.
Shut the fuck up!
Who's in control of the music? Turn it off. Turn the music. Thank you. Alright. Now that whoever is controlling the music has finally turned it off, I've come out here to talk to you about something very important. But before I get to my point, allow me to tell all of you fans here watching live at CPW and everyone watching around the world on Twitch and Kick. Greetings, programs. It is I, Roxas997, and I am here to bring to you a very important announcement. As you all know, my recent escapades as of late here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling have involved not trolling Coke or showing Coke how much of a suck he is. In fact, we're actually on pretty okay terms right now, believe it or not. He's doing his thing, I'm doing mine. And what my thing is right now is you, feats. Yes, you have the title belt that I want. The television internet title belt that used to be around my waist that you've taken, and that you have at every turn, somehow, someway, have defeated my Rock Spot 9000 the past several weeks. I'm getting tired of it. At first, I thought I assembled my Rock Spot from the ground up, utilizing pieces and parts that I've collected. Ratchet bolts, ratchet clanks, ratchet pieces, pickups, power-ups, no cheat codes, don't worry. To assemble the Cody Rock Spot that you defeated him the first time. Okay, I made some alterations, I modified a few things, added a few crowd controls, maybe transferred a few of those things that you use in Final Fantasy VII to the little ball things, what are those things called? That you use for the little ball thingies for your power-ups. I adjusted a few of those on the Rock Spot. Materials, materials. I adjusted a few of the materials on the Rock Spot. Adjusted them a little bit, and you still beat my Rock Spot last Tuesday, feats. So this is where we draw the line. Tonight, I'm not challenging you to a match. Oh no, no, no. There's no match tonight for you, so you can rest easy knowing, feats, that you don't have to worry about getting into the ring with me tonight and me making an embarrassment out of you in front of everybody and showing just how sucky you really are. Not me, of course. But next Tuesday, I'm challenging you to a match for that television title belt. That Twitch, Kick, YouTube, TikTok belt that you have around your waist that you took away from me a long time ago that I've been trying to get back. I am challenging you to that match next Tuesday. And I know you're going to accept because you have no choice. If you say no, well, I'm going to tell the whole world that your true name isn't Feats. It's actually Cheats. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? Feats. After all, if one person knows about cheats and knows all the databases of cheats for all the cheats that have ever been made and created in the history of cheats, it's me. And we wouldn't want that leaking out. That your true name is Cheats, Feats, or Feats, Cheats, Games, would it? No, 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 no. So I know you're going to say yes, accept my challenge, and put your title on the belt on the line against me next Tuesday. And don't worry, maybe I won't bring my Cody Rock Spot out next Tuesday. It'll just be mano y mano, me versus you. I certainly would not bring my personal robot out to help me Cheats against Feats, would I? No, I would never do that. I would never bring my bot out to help me win and have a little bit of leverage over you for the title belt. No. You can trust me, Feats. You can trust me. So I'll see you next Tuesday on pay-per-view when you put your title belt on the line against me, and I will once again become all of you people out here in the arena, all of you people watching on Twitch, on Kick, and on YouTube. I will be your champion once again of the internet. Roxas 997 back as the champion. Generation 3 Studios, 997 Studios, with a belt around my waist and not a belt around Coke's waist because he sucks. And I will have to shine my belt up real nice and show Mr. Coke and say, look who's got a title belt and look who doesn't. Because who sucks? Now, first it's gonna be Feats, then it's gonna be Coke. So see you next Tuesday, Feats, and kiss that title belt goodbye.
I suck!
How can you sit there and eat pizza?
What the hell?
All right, as we prepare for our next matchup here, live tonight on CPW Wrestling. Wait, what's happening? Oh, dear God. We have another one of these happening backstage. Let's tune in and see what... Okay, we finally got a camera crew back. Oh, my God. What the hell is this? It is our hardcore champion, Jess Moxie, who either probably went out of his way to go and find Psycho T, or Psycho T went out of his way to find the hardcore champion. And now we've got a complete brawl in the backstage area. And Psycho T is actually both of these guys are no stranger to this area of the backstage of the arena, as they've both been here before. And we've seen people not recover too well from being up here on this catwalk before here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. Sometimes it does not end too well. But it looks like these two cannot contain their aggression towards one another as it pertains to that hardcore championship. And so they have let their aggressions and their frustrations let loose here tonight as they have found each other here in the bowels of the arena backstage. And a wrestling ring will not be able to contain these two, that's for sure, especially when it pertains to the hardcore division. And we've got... Oh my God, scoop slam on that steel grating as we're right next to the elevator. We need to have some elevator music playing right here. Maybe if they go down the elevator, they won't be up here at this very risky part of this scaffolding back here. Yep, those doors opening and closing. You'll notice there's not even a referee back here. This is just a pure brawl between these two for sure. Oh my God. That just sounds painful. Jess Moxie countering out of that situation and spikes Psycho T's head into the steel. I'm surprised his hat always manages to stay on his head. That is truly impressive, Psycho T. The hat always stays on throughout all of the different situations that he's been involved in. The hat remains glued to the head for sure. Yes. Maybe that's what the hat sounds like. The power of Freddy. For Psycho T. Oh, wow. Jess Moxie just throwing Psycho T into the steel flooring like a laundry basket or something. Oh, nice move there. Jess Moxie hitting a head scissors.
You were doing quite well, I must admit.
We're in the
until
elevator.
You got dominated.
We're in the elevator. All right, we're on the ground floor now. He actually took the elevator down to the ground floor. So at least right now we don't have to worry about anyone getting thrown off the ledge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Psycho T's head is about to get dropped into the concrete. Oh, man. Terrible. That is pure concrete. There's no secure padding there. There's no cushioning. That is just plain concrete. And Psycho T just got his skull crunched right into it. This is what the hardcore division is all about right here. Just brutal violence. It takes a special kind of soul to make it in a division like this, with guys like this involved in the division. Uh-oh. Psycho T, oh, shoulder breaker. And we're directing traffic now. Where are we going? Jess Moxie taking Psycho T somewhere over by the parking lot now. Oh. Jess, where's he going? He slammed him down and he went back to the... He's in the elevator. What? 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 Where's he go? Where's he go? Hello? Where's he going? Okay, he's telling Psycho T, why don't you take the elevator too? Okay, let's go. Wait, no, he changed his mind. All right, no elevator. Well, I guess Jess Moxie got his cardio. Well, nope. And now Psycho T goes up this ladder. Wait, is he going in the elevator again? Where are we going? What are we doing? What? What? Oh my God. Face first into the concrete. Jess Moxie. Oh. Throwing him onto the containers. We see all those boxes. A couple of weapons. Maybe some presents inside. What are we doing here? There's pallets, boxes, crates, all piled up here with various things inside of them. Ooh. The leg taken out from underneath Psycho T by Jess Moxie. Psycho T fighting out of that predicament there. And he gets whipped over to the stack of cardboard boxes there. Let's hope that Solid Snake's not hiding under one of those. Snake Eater is coming out soon. Samoan drop onto the crates. What? Psycho T trying to direct traffic here. Uh-oh, he's been busted open, it looks like. He's got a cut. Oh, watch your step. Whoa! Jess Moxie tried to go for it as Psycho T slipped out of the way. Crashed and burned on the concrete. How's it going, Miles? Welcome in. Uh-oh. Well, just when Psycho T just had some momentum going here, Jess Moxie with bruises. Oh my God. Once again, pile drives Psycho T into the concrete. Man, that is vicious. And look at this. Psycho T has the wherewithal. Oh no, he's gonna go for the razor's edge. The edge of the claw. Oh, and Moxie got out of that one. Running bulldog. And Jess Moxie taking Psycho T somewhere. There's a table there. We've already seen someone get... Oh, no. We've already seen Alicia get put through a table. Oh, no. Look out. Oh, man. Slams him. And even more dangerous than the table, the pylon is here. There is a pylon here. Oh my God, power bombs him on the concrete. Jesus. I think Psycho T was trying to go for that pylon. How's it going, Miles? How's it going, Linky?
Hey, listen!
We've already seen Alicia versus Connie earlier. Alicia getting put through a table after the match. Oh, elevated flatliner. How are these two guys still able to... Oh, no. Oh, he's got the cone. He's got the cone. Psycho T is proud of the cone. We know what happens when the cone gets involved. Terrible things. Terrible things. Wait, what is Jess Moxie? He's got it. Oh! What do you have, brass knucks? Jess Moxie has some brass knucks in his pants there. He came prepared with some brass knucks, and he's going to spike Psycho T. Oh, my God, 3 times. That is how... God. Psycho T has been dropped on his head 3 times back here from a pile driver. And it might be 4 times. Oh, my God. Oh. What a brutal, violent... Can you even call this a match? Just a fight. A barroom brawl. A brawl. Oh, my God. Jess Asylum. Jess Moxie, our hardcore champion, utilizing the steel chair, and Psycho T, I guess, has had enough. He has been knocked unconscious. But, man, I have to tell you, if ever there was a hardcore title match that I think is going to happen next Tuesday on pay-per-view, I think it's going to be Jess Moxie versus Psycho T. I think Psycho T is going to come back with a vengeance because he wants that title belt back. But for tonight, the hardcore champion stands proud as a victor of that backstage brawl. Wow. Okay, I'm hearing what the next match is, and I can't believe I'm actually seeing this on paper. I'm just going to let you guys see what it is.
The following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special special referee for this match, Madman Clown.
Who in their right mind would ever trust this guy as a special referee? Who would ever put their match in the hands of this crazy, psychotic madman? Okay. AzurRayne is special reffing a match between Spike Ryan and... There's one missing piece of the puzzle here, if I were to make a guesstimation. Oh boy.
And his opponent, representing the Agents from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 239 pounds, Mr.
Well, we have another appetizing match before the match next Tuesday, which will be Spike Ryan versus Mr. Coke live on pay-per-view. The only caveat that we have here tonight is the fact that the psychotic madman and our International Champion AzurRayne is the one calling the shots and officiating the match tonight. As you can see, he put on his Tuesday best and now has a referee shirt on. He looks so strange without his colorful robes and gadgets and doodads. But AzurRayne will be the one to officiate this one in a preview match. Oh, I see a Roxas Sucks sign in the crowd. Apparently that fan back there did not like what Roxas said earlier when he came out here to talk about feats. About to start off our match, we get a little bit of chain wrestling here. Mr. Coke and Spike Ryan. There have been a lot of trash talking going on here between Coke and Spike Ryan, and it's going to culminate next Tuesday as AzurRayne goes for the cover. He gets a 2 count. It looks like we're going to have a little bit more chain wrestling here. Mr. Coke throws Spike Ryan down to the mat. Hits a double leg takedown. And, oh, AzurRayne calls for a rope break. AzurRayne probably remembering the harsh words that Mr. Coke said about him a few weeks back. And now AzurRayne going for the cover. Looked pretty neutral. I don't think AzurRayne really has any dog in this fight. He's just here to create as much chaos and controversy as possible. We'll see if he actually does such a thing. As Mr. Coke fires back body drop. And is ready for Spike Ryan with a spine buster. Spike Ryan already back up to his feet. Mr. Coke coming back with a neck face buster. AzurRayne going for the cover. 1, 2. Looks pretty neutral. Mr. Coke now set and ready. Finisher ready. Oh, he tried to go for the spinning top Coke buster. And Spike Ryan goes for the ring ropes, the cheating pinfall. But AzurRayne saw it from one guy who likes to use his feet on the ropes to another, I suppose. Mr. Coke slipping down the shoulders, hits the chop block. Mr. Coke already trying to go for that spinning top Coke breaker, but Spike Ryan saw it, countered it. I guess Spike Ryan has been doing his homework when it comes to Mr. Coke's moveset. Here's AzurRayne. Another pretty neutral count, I would say. Mr. Coke has got him up. Oklahoma Slam. Spike Ryan trying to get back in control here. Mr. Coke slips down the shoulders, hits a reverse DDT. Lots of back and forth counters here. Spike Ryan tried to go for the big boot, but missed it. We're just out of range. Fights out of the shoulders. Trying to return the favor here. Hits a powerbomb, and here goes the double. And now the triple powerbomb from Spike Ryan. Definitely a move that he is known for there. Mr. Coke stunned now. All fizzled up in his bottle. Off the ropes. Duck under. Duck under. And here goes Spike Ryan hitting the Yakuza kick on the rebound, and AzurRayne immediately calls for the rope break. Was that a bad rope break call? AzurRayne being very mischievous in this match. Uh-oh. There's the end of the day from Spike Ryan. That's his finishing move. On to Mr. Coke. Is this going to be it? AzurRayne, I guess Mr. Coke kicked out. And running lariat out of the corner from Mr. Coke. AzurRayne being very, if you look at it on paper, he looks like he's been fairly neutral in this matchup, but I don't know. If you look a little deeper, I think it tells a different story. Mr. Coke has now got Spike Ryan backed up into the corner. Both of these guys have certainly got their shots and their finishers in on each other so far. Pretty well-rounded back-and-forth matchup. And there's a powerbomb onto Mr. Coke, dead center of the ring. Oh, and Spike Ryan has been stunned. Oh, the spinning top Coke breaker from Mr. Coke. Dives in for the cover. Here's AzurRayne with the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and Spike Ryan kicks out. Spike Ryan trying to fight out of this predicament. And here he comes trying to fire back. Slams Mr. Coke dead center of the ring. Mr. Coke slipping out from the grasp. Hits a toe kick. Here comes that face buster. Neck face buster. He's going to pull Spike Ryan away from the ring ropes. Goes for the cover. What we got here? 1, 2. No. Spike Ryan still in this thing. Uh-oh. No! Cold Coke stutter. It's a cold... Wait. Oh, Spike Ryan used his... He even shocked AzurRayne. And AzurRayne does that too. Spike Ryan using his dirty tricks on Mr. Coke. It actually worked. After he got hit with the Cold Coke stunner, that would have been all she wrote for Spike Ryan. But he somehow managed... Oh... Fires back for the Yakuza kick, and AzurRayne immediately calls for a rope break again on Spike Ryan. Very much a back and forth match here with some very interesting footnotes to be attached to this one. There's the power bomb. AzurRayne going in for the cover on this referee, and Mr. Coke will win this one over Spike Ryan tonight, 7 days before their pay-per-view matchup. And you can say what you want about the referee, whether he was down the middle or not, but Mr. Coke picks up the win here tonight.
GG!
Well, they say AzurRayne was very fair, but there's no telling who put that in there.
I'm hot and you're not.
Permit denied.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the non-stop Honor Championship.
Wait, is he back? He's back from filming Mortal Kombat 2. Back from Hollywood. Wait. Look out, Sean. No! Well, welcome back to CPW, Sean. And our current reigning Kappa champion, Aiden Gallagher, was not going to allow Sean the Show Bretherick to get his flowers tonight. Aiden Gallagher was already out here and ready for Shawn the Show Bretherick. And he did get a director's cut on that one for sure. Good to see Shawn the Show Bretherick back in Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. First time we've seen him in a long time. He's been off filming the newest Mortal Kombat movie. He is back, cleared to wrestle, and tonight he gets a huge opportunity for the Kappa Championship, a belt that has been around the waist of Aiden Gallagher for several weeks now after defeating Lucinda for it. And now everybody is back in the ring, and this match will officially begin. Will Aiden Gallagher hang on to that Kappa Championship one more week, or will Shawn the Show come back with a vengeance with the Kappa Championship around his waist? He might even autograph it. Here in our next match of the night. It's been popping tonight. Lots of feud storylines all over the place. Brawls, assaults. This show has been popping from top to bottom. That is for sure as we get ready for Scars and Stripes next Tuesday. Seems like almost every title division has been represented in some capacity here tonight. As Aiden Gallagher and Shawn the Show jockey for position back and forth across the ring. Nice move by Shawn the Show, able to capitalize on that exchange. Oh, Aiden Gallagher stiffs him with the DDT. Oh, back elbow. That'll stun you. Some jabs, some jabs. We've seen those before. Aiden Gallagher firing back. Powerbomb position. Shawn the Show trying to direct traffic here. Aiden Gallagher says, I don't think so. Ooh, caught him and jabs him. Ducks under, lots of reverses, very quick. Here comes Shawn the Show, Snake Eyes in the corner. Hello, Richard, over on Kick, welcome in. And look at Shawn, saying Shawn the Show, and comes back with an elbow, but Aiden Gallagher was ready for it. Shawn the Show taking a little bit too long to pose to all of his fans. And now Aiden Gallagher is going to be the one to back up into the corner, do a little bit of showboating. And now he's got him stuffed in. Where's he going to take him? Oh, man, just another powerbomb right into the ring mat. Shawn the Show able to counter out of that predicament. Couple of stomps by the challenger in this matchup for the Kappa Championship. Scoop slam by Shawn the Show. Looked like he was going to back up into the corner and go for the MLB The Show fastball pitch up, but changed his mind. Aiden Gallagher with the back body drop, sending him up and over. Looks like Gallagher back in control. For the time being, another powerbomb. So many power bombs. Tries to go for the wide right. Whip into the ropes. Duck under, leapfrog. Shawn the Show firing back. Oh, and the asshole uppercut connects off the rebound. Is it enough though? No. Aiden Gallagher powers out. No. And now Aiden Gallagher trying to fire back with a series of forearm shots. And now he's back in control with the Kappa title hanging in the balance. And here comes Aiden Gallagher with that Dragon Sleeper variation. He's won matches with this. He's got Shawn all twisted and contorted here. Is Shawn going to tap out on his return to CPW? Not yet. He is able to hang in there. Ooh, what a vicious looking submission move that was for sure. Aiden Gallagher now immediately going for the cover, but Shawn still alive in this thing. Aiden Gallagher spins him around. He's got him nice. Oh, man. What a great suplex. Wait, what's happening? Aiden Gallagher distracted by something. What's happening? Oh, my God. Is that one of Sean the Show's personal photographers that has followed him from Hollywood? Oh, my God. He's just snapped a photo in Aiden Gallagher's eyes, distracting him. One of Sean's personal photographers from out in Hollywood has followed him here, allowing Sean to get the distraction. The camera just flashed Aiden Gallagher in his eyeballs, and Sean is going to try to take advantage. Can he do it? Oh, and he slams Aiden Gallagher right straight into the mat. Sean looking a little confused on what he wants to do next to capitalize, sending Aiden Gallagher into the ropes. And another asshole uppercut off the rebound, going for the cover on Aiden Gallagher. 1, 2, no. Sean the Show 1 second away from being Kappa Champion on his return to CPW. Oh, here we go. Sean the Show elbow drop. And it missed again. 0 for 2. Aiden Gallagher was said, I don't think so. And hits him with a lariat in return. What a great match. 3.5 star rating so far for the Kappa Championship here tonight. Whip into the corner. Sean just looking, watching, waiting. Not really sure what his game plan is here. Looking a little confused. Allowing Aiden Gallagher to recover, but it doesn't matter. He scoop slams him, and here comes Sean the Show. Here's the wind up pitch into the Kappa Champion, and clocks him at the side of the head. Oh my God, is that it for our Kappa Champion Aiden Gallagher? Sean the Show's big return. We haven't seen him in months. Coming back here tonight for the Kappa title. 1, 2, no! Aiden Gallagher surviving so many moves here tonight, showing that he does not want to lose that title after he went through it all to get it. Sean the Show trying to fire back here. Back body drop. He's probably thinking, what do I have to do to take down this dragon? Aiden Gallagher in this matchup. And now Aiden Gallagher in control. Ooh. Harsh knee lift. Almost cracking the glasses of the $500 variant. Pulling him away from the ring ropes. And Sean was ready. The educated feet. Tough contest here between these two. And Sean again just slamming Aiden Gallagher into the mat. Ooh, look at Sean, a little bit gassed there. Oh, dragon suplex into the bridge from Aiden Gallagher. He's got the bridge. 1, 2, 3. And Sean looked a little gassed there. Maybe all his time spent away from CPW. Aiden Gallagher comes back out of nowhere. Dragon suplex and will retain the Kappa Championship. What a great match, though. That could have gone either way. Welcome back to CPW, Sean the Show. After filming Mortal Kombat 2 out in Hollywood, he is back. But Aiden Gallagher is still another week our Kappa champion. .5 match star rating, by the way, which is currently match of the night on our show tonight. Oh, my apologies. Yes, that first match was 5 stars. My bad. Second highest rated match of the night tonight. All right, coming up next, we're winding down to the close to the end part of our show tonight. We've had things popping all over the place. Most title divisions being represented, most of the feuds and stories that we have going into the pay-per-view event next Tuesday as Scars and Stripes all have been mentioned. But coming up next, we've got a huge match when it comes to the women's ladies division here at CPW, and we have a huge one. This is going to be a big match here featuring a huge talent pool of the ladies of CPW coming up right here.
The following is an 8-woman tag match. Introducing first, representing the unholy union from another time, Eli Sandra. And her partners from Louisville, Kentucky, Van Witch. And from Colorado Springs, Colorado, R.E. Kitty.
All right, I have actually just been told by General Manager Eric Bischoff that this is actually a semi-main event of the night, so we only have one match left. Main event of the evening for our go-home show for tonight's episode of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling.
Representing the authors of pain from London, England, Jin Van Lee.
Man, I don't know about y'all, but this first team of ladies here could be called Team Goth Girls. Team GG's.
And from Kansas City, Kansas, Taylor. And representing the Brood from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Holly. And representing Vicious and Delicious from Erie, Pennsylvania, Lady Lauren. And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Goddess Dawn.
Say cheese!
All right, here we go. A 4-on-4 ladies tag team matchup here in our semi-main event tonight. All right, this ring is chock full of incredible ladies talent here found at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. Friends and friendos around Twitch. We've got a little bit of everything in this one. I still think the team on the left could be nicknamed Team Goth Girls. Team GG's. So we have Team GG's on the left versus Team Fun and Eccentric on the right. Here in 4-on-4 tag team action here. Main event, or semi-main event, I should say. Our main event coming up next. Our last match of the show. You can fully expect... Oh, we got tag team moves here from Tater and Honey. I could see a lot of these ladies mix and matching and becoming tag teams on the reg, honestly. I mean, we know Alessandra is in a deep partnership with AzurRayne. We know Honey is teaming up with Demon on and off again. Jen Von Lee currently close allies with Monica. We know Lady Lavin is currently mixed up with the former tag team champions Morzel and Mr. Cantot. But for the rest of these ladies, no, and I mean, honestly, I could see Goddess Dawn teaming up with Sean the Show now that he's back from Hollywood after tonight. I could see Sean and Dawn. I could see Dawn and Sean. I think that'd be a pretty cool tag team right there myself. And of course, Vampy's new to the CPW roster. We could see Vampy take up an affiliationship with maybe Asterial. All right, keeping Kitten. Kitten and Vampy, maybe. Some pretty good pair-ups here. We've got definitely a big roster. As we had a nice close-up of Kitten's boots there on that cover. Tater and Alessandra are currently legal in this matchup. Standard tag rules do apply in this. You guys can expect to see the full card or most of the full card posted for Scars and Stripes after tonight's show, posted in our Discord server, so everyone knows what matches they will be in. Of course, if you're not actually in the finalized version of the card, there is a chance you'll still get a match. So pretty much almost every single title belt will be on the line once again next Tuesday, as it's the pay-per-view event for July. Of course, the World Heavyweight Championship, the Tag Team titles, the Hardcore title, the Young Lions title, and from after what we saw tonight, probably the Women's title. Of course, the Kappa title, the television title. Really, the only title that is kind of in limbo right now. We really didn't hear any news about whether it was going to be defended or have any action or anything, is the international title belt currently held by AzurRayne, who is too busy trolling Mr. Coke and Spike Ryan tonight. So it looks possibly like AzurRayne may get another free pass this month as being international champion, because we know what happened last month. Running bunny flops drop kick from Lady Lavin out of the corner onto Alessandra, who really needs to make a tag here. Ooh, shoulder breaker. Looks like Alessandra's gonna finally make a tag and leaps over and tags in Kitten. Now we have the showdown between Honey and Kitten in this match. We've got a weird collision going on here as they wait for Alessandra to get out of the ring. And Kitten winds it up with a powerbomb first things first. She comes into the ring. Honey's gonna try to return the favor. And alley-oops. Kitten face first into the kick logo in the ring mat. Nice move by Honey. Second time in the match we've seen that. And Honey tags in Tater while her back was turned. Kitten going into business for herself here on Lady Lavin. Wow. This is interesting. Kitten being very aggressive to Lady Lavin out of nowhere. That's very random. And now Honey has taken it up. Oh my God. Everyone is ganging up on Kitten. Everyone is beating the crap out of Kitten over here. R.E. Kitten must have said something to piss off the other team after she assaulted Lady Lavin, and now everyone's going all in on her. She is in the wrong part of town right here. And we are up to a 5 count as well. Tater needs to think about getting her back in the ring. 7 count. This may end by count out. Oh no, is R.E. Kitten is gonna do the cheating. Oh, Tater. Oh my God, just in the nick of time, Tater gets back into the ring. She avoids the Fortnite death circle and is still alive in the match. Good for her. That was less than a second right there. This match would have been over by count out. All right, Tater makes a leaping tag over to Goddess Dawn, who's in for the first time. Kitten elects to stay in the match. I think everybody from the team on the right has actually been legal in this match so far. We have yet to see, I believe, from Jen Von Lee or Vampy tagged legal into the match so far. A little slow in the consistency on the tags on the team on the left side of the ring for sure. Goddess Dawn being sent up and over. Ooh, high kick to the side of the face. And here comes, oh, nice twisting pile driver from R.E. Kitten onto Goddess Dawn. Goes for the cover. And Honey comes in to make the save for her team. Apparently Kitten did not like that too much. And is going to hit her with a shoulder breaker for good measure. Kitten's got Goddess Dawn up. And a one for her too. Shoulder breakers for everybody. And here's the tag. Vampy is in the match. Our newest and freshest member of the CPW roster when it comes to the women's roster. Being thrown into the midst of this giant 8 ladies tag team matchup here tonight. And nice move from Tater, throwing Vampy face first in the logo, and Honey is now tagged back in. Oh, and Bee Stinger offense from Honey, a trademark of hers, nailing Vampy when she least expects it. She is stunned, and now she's going to maybe go for that inverted sharpshooter. But R.E. Kitten comes in immediately to make the save for her partner on her team. Vampy now going to try to continue her assault, and does. And maybe going over to tagging Jen Von Lee. And now it seems as though everybody has now been made legal in this match at least once, as Jen Von Lee tagged in legal for the first time for her team. Also, Coke, can you shoot me a reminder to add Hogger's Energy to the sponsors barricade as well? We'll take care of that. Thank you very much. Honey trying to go for the jab, but was just out of draw distance on that one. We have a nice matchup here between Jen Von Lee and Honey, two amazing fellow streamers and friends here on Twitch. Doing battle in this 4-on-4 ladies exclusive tag match. Ooh, side steps out of the way, and Honey just dropping some stomps. And another tag made. Tater is back in. Fall-away slam from Jen Von Lee. And Tater squiggles out of that one, drops her with a DDT. But Jen is ready for her, rolls her up into an unsuspecting pinfall, but Tater gets out of that.
You're going nowhere.
She was going nowhere. Tucked into the corner is Tater, trapped by Jen Von Lee. And a whip into her corner. Oh, we got some tag team moves here. Jen Von Lee working together with Alessandra. Double shoulder block there. Sending Tater down to the mat. And now Alessandra's got a finisher locked and ready. Oh, this is going to be that sleeper slam. Connects right on the button. And someone came in to immediately make the save. I guess it was Honey. She was fast. Alessandra currently legal on her team. And hits a high knee onto Tater as she turns around. Catches her out of nowhere. Tater now trapped in the corner. But she fires back inside out, gutbuster from Tater onto Alessandra. And the tag made Lady Lavin now back in. No problem at all, Feats. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks everyone for joining in for CPW tonight. Big night of action. Appreciate everyone being here, watching, lurking in the background, hanging out on another Tuesday night here at Croakitoad, here on Twitch and Kick. Running sit-out powerbomb from Lady Lavin onto Alessandra, who's going to make a leaping tag to Vampy. Oh, nice move there, right into the cover. Is it going to be enough? No. Close. Now she's going straight into the next one. Feet up on the ring ropes. Not even close. Vampy again. What's this? Hooks the leg. Ooh. Hits her with the Sidewinder suplex. But Tater's in to make the save. Vampy hitting a nice trifecta of moves there on Lady Lavin to really do some damage. Scoop slam into the middle of the ring. And now a tag made. Honey is now in. Ooh, and there's the bee stinger to the face once again. Vampy kicks out of one. Uh-oh. This could be the inverted sharpshooter yet again. No dice on that one. Stiffs her head into the mat. All right, Vampy currently still legal person in the match. Looks like a few people want to get the tag in on that thing. Tater back in. Legal participant on her side of the ring. 4-star matchup, by the way. In this all-female showcase here at CPW. Semi-main event of the night. Ooh, Tater getting stunned and rocked off the ring apron by Vampy. Uh-oh. Kitten, who has been basically the bulldog of this matchup, sending Tater straight back into the ring before any shenanigans on the outside can even begin. Vampy doing a lot of work here. Loud press on Tater. But the referee taking her sweet time to get down there and make the cover. And Tater sent into a bad part of town here. We're going to get tag team moves from Kitten and Vampy working together. Rope assisted. Nice. As Kitten is now the legal person for her team. Pops Tater around, full Nelson, and drops her with a face buster. Leg hooked and Honey's once again. Honey's got that plus 5,000 speed or something. She is quick to come in there and make the saves. Uh-oh. Here comes Kitten again. She's got the butterfly. Oh, up and over with the suplex. Awesome move right there. And now Lady Lavin's going to be the one to try to make the save, and does. Tater in dangerous waters here. She really needs to make a tag and get out of there. Good call on Kitten's part, isolating Tater back into her corner of the ring amongst her allies in this match. Double axe handle from Vampy. Tater trying to fire back. Chops to Vampy while she's stuck in the corner next to her own teammates. Here comes Tater, scoop slam. She doesn't want to get too close to Jen Von Lee there. She'll pop her from the ring apron. Toe kick from Vampy. It's got Tater up. Alley-oops her over. 4.5 star match rating. And Jen Von Lee has been given the tag. Now she's in. Rolls over Tater. And that's going to do it. Jen Von Lee simply rolls Tater over, goes for the 3. I think the rest of her team thought she was going to kick out. A little miscommunication there. But Jen Von Lee comes in with a win to give Team GG's the big win here tonight. Team Goth Girls comes away with a win. Oh, look at that pose. Aw. Best album cover of 2025 confirmed. All right, coming up next, we have our main event of the evening, which apparently is going to be... Oh, boy. Okay, we've got a preview from what is being called the Master Sword Death Match between Miles and Linky next Tuesday on pay-per-view. Tonight, we're getting a preview of what that actually is here in our main event. What the heck is going on here?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, weighing in at 214 pounds, Crom O! his opponent, accompanied by Ali Shaw, representing Les Femmes Fatales from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 232 pounds, Miles Wildman.
All right, it's main event time, and this just goes to show you never know what to expect when it comes to the main event. It could be anything. As we have Shadow Chrono, an ally of Linky's, taking on Miles himself. I'm not sure if this is a wise strategy on the part of Miles, considering he's got that big match coming up 7 days from today, but hey, he's full of the madness. I'm sure he doesn't care. He doesn't think logically like the rest of us. And plus, this is his chance to get a little bit of revenge and payback against Shadow Chrono for what they did to him last month, for sure, in that 3-on-3 match. But you'll also notice that Linky is standing by a ringside getting a close look at this match, as well as Alicia, who we saw in a match earlier against Connie, who got crunched through that table. Good to know that she's okay enough to come back out here and perform managerial duties for Linky, or Miles, I should say. And what the heck is that? Is that what this... Oh my God. That is a sword. That is a sword. That is... Oh, whoa. Miles has a master sword. He has pulled a master sword out from under the ring. I'm surprised Chrono has not been chopped into pieces after getting hit with that master sword that many times by Miles. Is this what we're talking about when it comes to a master sword death match? I can't believe that Miles was able to find it under the ring and utilize it against Chrono, who delivers an airplane spin to Miles, but he fires right back with a couple of clotheslines and an elevated drop kick onto Chrono. Now he's going straight for the cover. First cover of the match, very early in the match. Miles trying to get a little bit of revenge and payback against Chrono from that 3-on-3 tables match that we saw last month. And I think Alicia just found another master sword from under the ring and threw it into the ring. And there's Chrono with another airplane spin, just completely trying to make Miles as dizzy as possible here in our main event of the evening. And I see AJ Jacobz spreading that NWO over on Kick as well. For life, brother. And nice move from Miles. Discus lariat. Taking Shadow Chrono off his feet. Referee goes in for the cover. Watch out. Don't cut your hand on that master sword. Those things are sharp. Chrono kips right back up to his feet, showcasing his speed that he's always been known for, even dating back to his Team Sonic days alongside Rasher. And Miles again rolling Chrono over, going for the cover, lateral press, but he immediately kicks out. Here comes Shadow Chrono trying to stay on the offensive here, but Miles fights out of the shoulders. And now it's going to be Miles' turn to try to fight back here. And a power bomb right in the dead center of the ring. Almost slammed him on top of that Master Sword. That would have been bad. Miles now ascending to the top rope as we see Linky trying to cause a distraction. Here comes Miles with the Harlem hangover off the top rope onto Shadow Chrono. But will it be enough to put him away this early in the match? No. Close, though. Very close. Miles thought he had it there. Huge top rope aerial maneuver there from Miles. And he's got the Master Sword again. I can't believe Miles actually has the Master Sword. And look, he's turning to Linky and threw it on the ground. Insult to injury to Linky, who's standing there outside the ring watching. He threw that Master Sword with disrespect to the ground while he was looking at Linky, and then catches Chrono with the reverse DDT anyway, and is now going to utilize the feet on the ring ropes here to go for the cover. 1, 2, and almost gets him with the cheating pinfall. Miles just a little bit quicker on that exchange with Chrono. Referee collision as he gets him with the rear waistlock. Chrono now trying to fight out with some elbows. Chrono now sending Miles into the corner and connects with the big splash. And now Chrono's got the Master. Oh, whoa. Careful where you throw that thing. You might end up killing somebody in the front row. You can't be yeeting Master Swords around here. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Oh my God, was that on the Master Sword, by the way? Shadow Chrono might have sliced his back up. Another discus lariat from Miles. Uh-oh. Oh, he's going for the choppy. Oh my God, he's gonna chop Shadow Chrono into sushis. Oh my God. Ooh, he tried to go for the axe handle. Somehow Chrono was able to counter. I don't know how, after getting chopped so many times from the Master Sword. Miles fighting out of the shoulder position. Spins Chrono around. And here he goes. Alpine face. Unprettier from Miles. That's one of his finishers. He's going for the cover on Chrono. Does he do it? He does it. Miles Wildmore defeats Shadow Chrono tonight. Gets a little bit of revenge from last month and does it right in front of Linky here tonight. Miles is ready for Master Sword Deathmatch next Tuesday on pay-per-view.